thunder of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful...
A loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb, and once again you'll know it's time for the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose, and a host of others.
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Wave to the people!
Yay!
Now what are you doing?
Signing autographs. Let's see. John Smith.
But your name is Bullwinkle.
I know, but that's hard to spell.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. Come on and join us.
Sure, there's always room for one more.
Last time you remember, Rocky and Bullwinkle were shot high into the air in an elevator car.
That's funny. I could have swore I pushed the down button.
Higher than the clouds they soared, then suddenly began to fall, faster and faster. Meanwhile, 10,000 feet below, a huge truck roared through the countryside, piloted by the box-top bad man himself, Hemlock Soames, alias Boris Badenov, and his confederate, Natasha Fatal.
Boris, darling, your plan worked. Moose and Squirrel are out of the way at last.
You said it, kiddo. If all went well, they should be in orbit by now.
But far from being in orbit, Rocky and Bullwinkle were approaching the Earth much, much too fast for comfort.
Well, I guess this is it, old pal.
It sure is. What?
The end.
Oh,
It's been swell knowing you, Bullwinkle.
it has, hasn't it?
Well, let's not say anything more about the terrible fix we're in. Let's talk about something else.
Anything you say, Rock.
Sure is cold, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like an early fall.
Bullwinkle!
Oh, sorry, Rock.
You had a good show while it lasted, though.
Yeah, it was a big hit.
Please!
I meant we were a smash.
That's even worse. We gotta change the subject.
But, Rock, I'm talking about everyday, down-to-earth...
Oh, never mind. I just hope they catch that Hemlock Soames fella.
Well, at that moment, Fiduciary Blurt, the chairman of the World Economic Council, was on the phone trying to do just that.
No, officer. In a big truck headed west. No, west. That's right.
And what did you say was in the trunk?
Not trunk. Truck. And it's full of counterfeit box tops.
Backstops?
No box tops.
Could you spell it, please?
B-O-X-T-O-P-S.
B-O-S...
X-X. B-O-X.
One more question.
Yes?
How do you make a bee?
Eventually, though, Fiduciary managed to alert the state police, and they started after Boris and Natasha.
Listen, Boris. What's that sound?
It's not the song of the open road, sweetheart. Look, quick, we're being followed.
Yes, darling, but not very much.
They're too late anyway. Look, another side of river is state line. Once we cross King's Eggs, they couldn't catch us.
You mean...
Yes, nobody could possibly stop us now.
But at that moment, a little way upstream, a huge object hurtled from the sky and plunged into the water. Yes, it was the elevator car containing our heroes. In a little while, it bobbed to the surface, and Rocky and Bullwinkle peered fearfully out of the top of it.
Is it all over, Rock?
I guess so.
I didn't think it'd be like this.
What one?
Heaven, of course. How come it's so soggy?
This isn't heaven, Bullwinkle.
It isn't?
No!
In that case, how come it's so cool?
Bullwinkle, we landed in the river.
Oh.
And we're drifting downstream pretty fast.
Sure enough, the floating elevator carried our boys nearer and nearer to the bridge just as Boris and Natasha started across. The huge truck rumbled forward, then in the middle of the bridge, pulled to a halt.
Boris, why we're stopping?
Use your little red-rimmed eyes, Natasha. The drawbridge is up. Must be boat coming.
Also, is police coming?
Raskolnikov, of all the times for boat to go by. What kind nitwit would go boating at night?
Thanks a bushel there, neighbor!
Boris, is Moose and Squirrel. Boris! Boris, speak to me. Say something.
I wonder if things like this happen to honest people.
They certainly do, for at that moment our heroes were heading swiftly down the river and out to sea.
Bullwinkle, we're We're heading swiftly down the river and out to sea.
Okay, I heard the man.
Well, now what? You'll find out next time in Fools Afloat or All the Drips at Sea.
Once upon a time, in a city far away, lived a kindly old woodcarver named Geppetto. His workshop was in the poorer section of town. It was very tiny, and his only tool was a crude jackknife.
Boy, this whittling sure gets to be a drag. Look at me talking to a pine-topper dummy. Oh, if you was only a real kid. I could have get you a paper route somewhere. Take it easy for a while.
Kindly old Geppetto had no sooner shuffled off to bed than a good fairy mysteriously appeared.
Oh, kindly old Geppetto, he's so lonely. I shall grant his wish and give this puppet life.
Hey, what happened? Who are you?
I'm the good fairy, and I've just brought you to life.
You're kidding.
No!
But look at me, I'm still wood. I want to be a real boy.
You shall be, but first you must do a brave deed.
I knew there was a catch in it.
Now you must tell kindly old Geppetto the good news.
And the good fairy disappeared as mysteriously as she had come. Pinocchio hurried to Geppetto's room.
Hey, kindly old Geppetto, wake up!
Whatever you're selling the kid, I don't want.
But I'm the puppet you carved. The good fairy brought me to life.
You kidding?
No!
If you're a puppet, where's your strings? Get out of here.
But it's true, kindly old Geppetto. See for yourself. Ouch!
When kindly old Geppetto finally realized that it really was true, he was overjoyed.
Oh, boy, hot the puppy is and also yippee.
You're happy because you won't be lonely anymore?
No, I'm happy because I'm not going to be poor anymore. A talking a puppet with no strings is worth a fortune. I'm going to call you Pinocchio, start my own television show.
Pinocchio? Why Pinocchio?
It's catchy.
But I don't want to be on television. I want to do a brave deed and become a real boy.
You out of your mind? Stay wood, boy, stay wood. You're going to be the biggest thing since a Hunch and Juicy.
That's Punch and Judy, and I...
You stick with me, Splinters. We gonna straight to the top.
Sure enough. First thing next morning, they were in the office of J. Quincy Flogg, president of the television network.
I'll have to admit, it's something you don't see every day.
I thought we could put him on coast to coast to call it the Pinocchio Duty Show. Catchy, huh?
Kindly old Geppetto, I'll give you $1 million a week, okay?
Not so fast. I also gotta have 2 coffee breaks every day.
All right, you got a deal.
But, Father...
Stay wood.
After the contract was signed, there were 1,000 things to do. Costume fitting.
You're gonna be the greatest to hit since Lunch and Yehudi.
Punch and Judy.
That's what I say.
There were countless loose ends to tie together.
But, Father, can I be a real boy?
What's the matter? You got a sawdust for brains? Stay wood, boy, stay wood.
And, of course, there were rehearsals.
Okay, run it through the commercial again, Pinocchio.
But, kindly old Geppetto, I've already done it 50 times.
Hey, you kid. You know what this is?
It's paper.
That's right. You know what it's made of?
Wood.
That's right again. Now, you want to wind up as a big brown roll in a butcher shop?
No, sir.
Okay, let's have the softest smile and a hard sell.
Then, at last, all was in readiness. The night of the big show had arrived.
Kindly old Geppetto, are you sure I'll be the best thing since Punch and Judy?
Who are they?
Skip it.
Stand by, 30 seconds.
Now, don't be nervous, little knothead. We got idiot cards all over the place.
Idiot cards?
Sure. These are cards right here. They got everything you gotta say printed on them. Somebody's gonna hold them up behind the cameras. All you gotta do is read them.
But I know my part, kindly old Geppetto. I won't need them.
What?
Not use idiot cards?
A TV star not using idiot cards?
Why, that's the bravest thing I've ever heard.
And with just the thought of such a brave deed as that, Pinocchio instantly turned into a real boy.
I made it. I'm real. Come on with the show.
What the show?
Sure enough, because Pinocchio was no longer a living puppet, the big show was dropped rather hard. And Pinocchio and kindly old Geppetto found themselves penniless in the street.
I told you, stay wood.
Just then, the good fairy appeared again.
See, kindly old Geppetto? Pinocchio has become a real boy. Now he can be your son and live with you forever.
What for?
So you won't be lonely.
You off, you chump lady. I want to be lonely. I don't like kids.
But you must. What about the happy ending?
You stick around and see how it comes out, huh? I'm a-leaving.
Father, come back.
Never mind, Pinocchio. Let him go. You see, he isn't your father at all.
He isn't?
No, there is your father.
Father!
Pinocchio was overjoyed to really find his daddy at last. And what about kindly old Geppetto? Well, he hid away where nobody would ever think of looking for him and went back to wood carving, for he figured that if he kept carving puppets, someday he might make another one that could talk.
Heads up, you guys. I give an ice cream cone to the first one that says ouch.
Today's lecture is entitled Magic Made Easy, the Hard Way. There are 6 basic tricks, the first of which is the trickiest, namely, pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
This looks familiar.
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! The more I try this, the further away I get. One of the most popular tricks, and least requested I might add, is sawing a man in half.
Here's your saw, Mr. Know-It-All.
Thank you. Here we go. Ta-da! Now I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you swear this man was cut in half? Go ahead, sir. Walk off the stage. Both halves, both halves. And now for the most difficult trick of all, the living pincushion. Step inside the box, Rock.
What are you gonna do?
You see these swords? Once you're inside, I shall pierce the box.
And me too?
Well, we hope not.
Well, I'm not going in there.
Very well. Then I shall call upon the services of my pet Jersey. Bossy, take your place in the box. There. Now, Bossy and I will astound you. Taking the swords, I plunge them into every section of the box. Into the bottom, the top, the side. Sword after sword. Now you will see that although the box is perforated with swords, Bossy is untouched. Take a look inside, Rock.
I'm not gonna look in there.
All righty, I shall look myself. Now, there you see. Holy cow!
And now it's time...
Time for that jolly juggler, Bullwinkle.
Oh, dear.
3 at once. 1, 2...
And now here's a feature you're sure to like.
3...
Hello out there. Peabody and Sherman here. Tell me, Sherman, do you know what P.T. Barnum was famous for?
P.T. Boats, Mr. Peabody?
No, Sherman. P.T. Barnum was an impresario.
A what?
Perhaps it can best be explained with the Wayback Machine. Set it for 1871, Sherman. Good boy. And our destination will be New York City, where we'll visit the greatest show on earth, P.T. Barnum's Circus. In its own inimitable fashion, the Wayback escorted Sherman and me into the main tent, and there, supervising the rehearsal for opening night, was P.T. Barnum himself.
You understand, Freddy? When you dive off that platform, make it look like you're scared.
I am scared, P.T.
Well, don't be. Just aim for the tank and don't worry. All right, let her go.
Wow, what a dive!
Flawless execution, Mr. Barnum. Flawless.
Yes, but it would have been better if there'd been water in the tank.
Sure enough, a gaping hole in the tank's floor proved that Freddy, the high diver, had gone on to bigger things.
No, at this rate, the show will never open tonight.
And if it doesn't?
Then I'm out as half owner. My partners get full control. That's them up there, Hide and Sick, world's greatest flying trapeze artists.
Nice work you did draining that tank, Sick.
Nothing to it, Hyde. I think Barnum's ready to quit.
He will be after the lion act.
Yeah, Will he remember the Maine? Get it, Hyde? Maine? Lion's mane?
Oh, but you're sick. While the rehearsal continued, Sherman and I went about an investigation. It was inside Hyde and Sick's tent that we came across some rather interesting evidence.
Look, Mr. Peabody, they've been using a picture of Mr. Barnum for a dartboard.
45 points. Poor shots.
And look at this funny-looking doll.
That, Sherman, is a voodoo doll.
It's just like Mr. Barnum.
Yes, and you'll notice in this instance the aim was much better. We delivered the evidence just before the show began.
So, Hyde and Sick are behind this?
Without the slightest doubt.
Shall I fetch the police, Mr. Barnum?
Not yet, Sonny. Hyde and Sick are my star attractions. If they don't perform, the show closes.
And then legally the show will become theirs.
Yes.
Hear that, Hyde? All we gotta do is not perform, and Barnum is out on his ear.
Then leave us not move one muscle, Sick. Not one teensy-weensy muscle.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting those fantastic flying artists of the high trapeze, two of the most talented crooks in show business, Hyde and Sick.
They're not moving, Mr. Peabody. They won't go into their act.
Really? We'll see about that.
We got it made, Sick. Them dopes can applaud all they want, but there ain't nothing that'll make us move.
How do you do, gentlemen? My name is Peabody, and this is a friend of P.T. Barnum's.
A skunk! Let me out of here!
Well, that was all it took. Hyde and Sick launched themselves into a memorable aerial display. Of course, they had high hopes of escaping, but I had instructed Sherman to block any attempts with a blowtorch. And so, back and forth they swung between Scylla and Charybdis, as it were, and by morning they were still at it, albeit a trifle weary.
I know I should turn them over to the police, but I just can't do it. That was the greatest flying trapeze act I ever saw.
But you can't let them go without punishment.
Sherman is right, you know. Well, Barnum's circus flourished, and Hyde and Sick became his biggest stars. As for the punishment, each afternoon at 3, Jumbo, the elephant, put a well-known expression to good use. Tanning one's hide.
Now I'm sick. Sick.
Well, it seems that Boris Badanov's getaway scheme has backfired. But when he tried to drive a truck full of counterfeit box tops over the state line, he was halted by an open drawbridge.
Thanks a bushel, neighbor.
Natasha, is that miserable moose and squirrel?
Now, Boris, watch your language.
Oh, purity.
Boris, please.
Innocence, honor, virtue.
Boris, there is a lady present.
I can't help it, Natasha. When I get mad, I'm liable to say anything.
We better go, darling. Or would you rather stay here and entertain the guests?
But we can't leave truck here. What will Central Control say?
I don't know. But if we're arrested, I know what judge will say.
What's that?
20 years.
Boo! You forget I'm professional villain. You think I would run away, desert my post?
Yes.
You're right. Let's go.
And the two fugitives leaped over the side of the bridge just as the police arrived on the scene.
That's the truck, Captain.
Yeah, but those crooks got clean away.
No, not quite clean, for on a girder under the bridge, dirty and disheveled, huddled Boris and Natasha. Meanwhile, our heroes, still afloat on a runaway elevator car, were drifting nearer and nearer the open sea.
This looks like real trouble, Bullwinkle.
Good. I hate that make-believe kind.
Yeah, but we're drifting out to sea. Who knows where we'll wind up?
That is bad.
Sure.
'Cause we didn't send a change of address card to the post office.
But though our heroes didn't know it, they were under observation at that very moment from a Coast Guard station at the mouth of the river.
What do you make of it, Carruthers?
I don't know, Commodore. I've never seen a craft like that before.
Let me see. Uh-oh. Carruthers, you fool! That's a submarine.
Submarine?
Certainly. Look at that silhouette. It's just like this one, see? That's a conning tower.
But what's that on the top, sir? That thing that looks like antlers.
Antlers? Carruthers, you've been on the beach too long. That's their radar antenna.
But, sir...
Gunnery Division, target bearing 250. Prepare to fire.
Bearing 250.
250. And the muzzles of an enormous shore battery swung ponderously toward our heroes and their makeshift vessel.
Bullwinkle, there on the shore. It's an American flag.
I'm already standing at attention, Rob.
No, that must be a Coast Guard station. Hey! Ahoy!
It is us, Rocky Squirrel and Bullwinkle Moose.
Fire!
Hey! It's us! Rocky and Bullwinkle! I wonder why they're shooting at us.
Must be from a rival network.
Well, they missed us twice.
Yeah, well, third time's the charm.
And Bullwinkle was all too right, for the next shell was right on target.
Bullwinkle, we're sinking.
You have certainly confirmed my suspicions, Rock.
Hey! Help!
Looks like he's sinking, Commodore.
Nonsense, Carruthers. He's merely submerging. Get a sub-chaser out there and depth bomb him right away.
And a moment later, a fast vessel shot through the water toward our heroes.
They must have seen us, Rock. They're sending out a boat to pick us up.
It's going awful fast for a pickup boat, Bullwinkle.
Yes, the sub-chaser rode right past our friends, and as it did, fired 2 huge depth charges from its stern.
I wonder what those cans are.
Well, this is a heck of a time to be putting out the garbage.
The 2 charges sank beneath the river, and then as our heroes floated over them, went off with a roar. Well, is this the soggy finish of the whole ugly mess? Be sure to be with us next time for Water on the Brain or the Deep 6 and 7/8.
Well, it looks as if our time has just about run out.
Just enough left to tell them who the sponsor was.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty-bitty card. Oop. Right.
Bye now. See you next time.
A thunder of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful...
A loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb, and once again, you'll know it's time for the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose, and a host of others.
Hurry, Bullwinkle. The show's about to start.
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Wave to the people.
Yay!
Now what are you doing?
Signing autographs. Let's see. John Smith.
But your name is Bullwinkle.
I know, but that's hard to spell.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. Come on and join us.
Sure, there's always room for one more.
Well, our heroes have certainly had some terrible shocks in more ways than one. For just as they were about to be rescued by a Coast Guard ship, the vessel tossed a couple of depth charges at them. Rocky and Bullwinkle had disappeared. At the Coast Guard, jubilation reigned.
Good show, Carruthers. They're gone.
Thank you, sir.
Send this message to Washington. Sighted sub, sank same.
But, sir, somebody already said that.
Nonsense. If they liked it once, they'll love it twice.
Yes, sir.
But just then there was a splintering crash as something flew in through the window. Something with antlers.
On top of something with an aviator's helmet.
It's a moose and a squirrel, Admiral. They must have been blown here by the depth charge.
Then they're enemy agents. Seize them.
And our heroes were quickly subdued.
I was pretty subdued when we started.
All right, you. What was the name of your submarine?
Submarine? Hokey Smoke.
Got that, Carruthers? We sank the Hokey Smoke. What language is that?
It's American, Commodore, and we're not from any submarine.
No, we were blown out of a 100% all-American elevator car.
An elevator car on the river?
It's a long story, Commodore.
And pretty involved, too.
But I saw your conning tower with a radar mast.
Commodore, look. The antlers. You sank a moose.
Oh, fudge. Pshaw, drat, and other salty expressions.
Pretty strong talk there, Commodore.
But I've already sent a telegram. Sighted sub sank same. What am I going to do?
About 10 years, I'd think, sir.
No, wait. I got an idea.
Oh. Fine. Wonderful. Send a correction to Washington. Mistake in previous telegram. Should have read, sighted slob. Sank same.
Well, that's more like it.
So can we go now?
Of course you can, little fellow.
And our heroes were free to leave, which they did post-haste. Meanwhile, Boris and Natasha were still huddled under a bridge, while above them the state police emptied their truck of counterfeit box tops.
This sort of just about bust a box top racket, eh, Chief?
Not so long as they still have their printing press, they can turn out another batch as big as this in no time.
Natasha, you hear? We could run off another 4 million bogus box tops.
But they will be on the lookout for us, darling. We won't be able to use them.
Who wants to use them? If we still got box tops, we don't have to explain losing them
Don't say it, Boris.
I got to Central Control.
But if we try to print more, they will put us in jail.
Natasha, which you are more scared of, United States government or Central Control?
Let's go to press, darling.
And the two frightened villains made their way off the bridge and into the middle of town, where in the basement of a shabby brownstone house they set to work to turn out 4 million bogus box tops. But at that very moment, not too far away, Rocky and Bullwinkle were deep in thought.
Bullwinkle, how you gonna find those box top bandits in a big city like this?
Box tops. How about disguising ourselves as 2 boxes of breakfast food?
Bullwinkle!
Regular and family size.
No!
We call ourselves Reg and Fam, and then
No! It has to be something terribly clever and smart.
Well, that leaves me out.
But Bullwinkle, I don't have a single idea.
And meanwhile, Boris is piling his bogus box tops higher and higher. Will our heroes be able to stop him again? Be on hand next time for Bullwinkle Goes to Press, or All the Moose That's Fit to Print.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Red who had an exclusive shop in the Holly Woods where she sold riding hoods.
That's why they call me Red Riding Hood. Cute.
One day, a very wealthy customer entered her shop.
Oh, boy. Yes, madam, may I help you?
I should like to buy a wolfskin riding hood.
Wolfskin?
Yes.
Well, perhaps madam would like to try on this matched shrew-skin hood.
No, thank you.
This lemming with lemur lining?
No.
Here's the latest thing from Africa. Genuine #1 boy.
Now, see here, young lady. I want a wolfskin riding hood. Money is no object. I shall be here at 3 o'clock to pick it up.
My, 3 o'clock. That certainly didn't give Red much time, but she had to get a wolfskin somewhere.
Hello? Give me the city zoo.
What's that? No, sorry, lady. We got no extra wolves at this time. Perhaps if you care to call back next spring?
Meanwhile, not too far away, a mother wolf was calling to her son.
Walter!
Yes, Mama, honey?
I want you to take this basket to Grandma's house right away.
But she was here only yesterday and took a whole basket of stuff.
I know, but she forgot her teeth. Now, you don't want Granny to have to sit over there and gum her goodies, do you?
Good heavens, no! Give me the basket.
Remember now, Walter, you must go through the Hollywoods.
Don't you worry, Mama, honey. I'll be careful.
And with that, the wolf was on his way to Granny's. Time was growing very short when Red looked out of the window and saw the wolf skipping happily up the street.
Oh, what luck! A wolf on the hoof.
And off she dashed to intercept the unsuspecting Walter.
Psst, buddy, you are a wolf, aren't you?
Yeah, isn't that keen? I've been a wolf. Hey, wait a minute. You're Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, isn't that keen?
My Mama Honey warned me about you.
Oh, don't be so touchy. Look, I got a rich customer who'll pay $1,000 for a pelt like yours.
Really?
Sure. So how about selling me your skin? I'll give you 10%.
Well, what's the matter? You crazy or something?
And Walter slipped out of Red's clutches and ran for his life. Red's proposition didn't appeal to him at all.
No, I figure that skin is worth at least 90% right where it is.
Now, there were only 20 minutes left, and Red had to act fast, so she did. A few blocks further on, Walter was stopped by an attractive sign.
Get acquainted offer. Free haircuts. Today only. Well, I don't know how the work is, but the price is right. Give me a flat top. Leave the sideburns out and we'll skip the conversation.
Okay, I'ma do just like you say.
Yeah, that's a pretty cheesy accent you got there.
And now hold still. I don't want to ruin the sleeves.
The sleeves? Hey, you're Red Riding Hood.
Oh, darn, I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
And again, the wolf dashed away in fright.
Come back! All right, I'll give you 30%.
Time was running out fast now. There just had to be a way to catch that wolf off guard, and her only chance of doing that was to beat the wolf to Granny's house. The shortcut the wolf took was really the shortest way to Granny's, but it takes longer because that's the freeway. He was bound to be tied up at the cloverleaf for some time. Soon Red arrived at Granny's house, and
what luck! Nobody home.
She hurried inside, used an old bearskin rug to disguise herself as Granny, hopped into bed, and with only 3 minutes left to go, the wolf approached Granny's house.
Do-de-do-de-do, dee-dee.
But on the way, he had been doing a little thinking.
Boy, $1,000 for a wolf skin. I sure could use that kind of money. But where would I get a wolf skin to sell to that rich lady besides my own personal pelt?
Come in.
Hi, Granny, honey. I brought you... Granny, what beautiful big blue eyes you have.
All the better to see you with, my dear.
Granny, what beautiful high-quality fur you have.
Then it struck him. Granny, wolfskin, $1,000.
Oh, come now. Would I sell my own grandmother for a measly $1,000?
I don't know. Would you?
Of course I would.
Wait, what are you doing? You forgot the what big teeth bit.
No time for that now. I'm on my way to become a thousandaire.
And so, shortly after 3 o'clock on that very afternoon, a very satisfied customer was seen leaving the little fur shop in the Hollywood.
It's simply stunning on you, madam.
Oh, thank you. I'll wear it every moment. I'll never take it off.
Shush!
And the wolf? Well, he went into the fur business for himself, and from the looks of things, he was to live happily ever after.
Hello, Mater. Walter here. Could you get hold of Uncle Louis, Sid, Herman, and Al, and meet me on the road to Grandma's in, say, half an hour?
Today's lesson is mighty important, remember?
Bullwinkle is a...
Not that lesson. This lesson.
And now for all you intellectuals, the ones who hid their blocks in knowledge, here he is, Mr. Know-It-All.
Greetings, blockheads. Today's dissipation is entitled How to Turn a Beastly Failure into a Monstrous Success. Suppose one day you are fooling around with your junior chemistry set and you advertently drop a little H2SO4 into your CIO. No, you got a monster on your hands. Mad scientists have had this trouble for years. Llewellyn, show the folks there's a little good in everything. To take one's place in society, a monster must be self-supporting, like suspenders, or getting a job. Well, goodbye, monster. Do a good day's work. 5 o'clock. Here he comes. How did the day go, monster? What's this, an example of your work? Why didn't you tell me you were working for a bomb company? Last and certainly most least, you must overcome the monster-like tendency not to share. That is why we are up in this plane. To make it realistic, we shall develop motor trouble. As you see, you are the only one with a parachute. Now, the civilized monster knows the meaning of share and share alike. So, share the parachute with me. And hurry. Well, I must say, he gave me the biggest half. And so, in conclusion, you can see the monster can be trained to take his place in the sun.
But what are you going to do with him, Mr. Know-It-all?
What do you mean, what am I going to do with him? Happy birthday, Rocky!
Hello out there. Peabody once again. Sherman has just set the Wayback Machine for the year 1871.
Where are we going, Mr. Peabody?
Africa, Sherman. For today, we shall be on hand for that historic moment when Stanley finds Livingston. Sherman and I were instantly transported to a small clearing in the African jungle. However, it appeared as if we had arrived a trifle late.
What do you mean saying Dr. Livingston, I presume? I say Mr. Stanley, I presume.
Oh, no, you don't. I said it first.
But I've been waiting for you all these years, so I could say it.
Sorry, old boy, but it's been said. After all, I found you.
What? You found me? I found you. By George, it's an attack.
Yes, gentlemen, while you were debating, a tribe of cannibals surrounded the clearing. Even as I spoke, a tall warrior, obviously a chief, appeared in the dense undergrowth.
Sujilo, kana lili fawano.
That gentleman is Swahili. Upper Swahili.
You mean you understand that gibberish?
I invented that gibberish.
Well, what did he say?
He just said, Dr. Livingston and Mr. Stanley, I presume.
Oh, fine. Now he's found us.
Hopelessly surrounded, we were escorted to the cannibals' village.
Bawana ti mala mala, ki ichi kuna.
Well, things could be worse. At least they're giving us our choice of pots.
You mean he wants to cook us?
I'm afraid so. After liberally sprinkling us with salt, we were deposited in our own individual pot. That's when I decided the whole affair had gone too far, and producing a pack of cards, I proceeded to perform a series of tricks I had once taught Houdini. Naturally, my dexterity found a most receptive audience. So much so that after dinner, vegetarian, I might add, we were inducted into the tribe as honorary cannibals.
Does this mean we can go free, Mr. Peabody?
Not exactly, Sherman. They expect us to live with them. We spent the next hour listening to some old Blue Baron records left behind by Usa and Martin Johnson, and then were marched down to a river that flowed by the village. There we saw a somewhat startling sight.
It's an old man, Mr. Peabody.
Simba tulu mana pijelulu.
It's the chief's father. He's been standing in the river for 3.5 months.
Sauluk tui tamba tamba.
Chief says he'd give anything to get his father out.
I suppose he wants him out because he's afraid he'll drown.
No, he wants him out because he's scaring the fish.
Tell you what, Stanley, old thing. I'll make you a wager. Whoever succeeds in extricating the old fella has the privilege of saying, I presume.
Done.
Sherman and I, and the entire village, lined the banks of the river to watch the contest. Dr. Livingston went first. Shovel in hand, he attempted to tunnel his way under the chief's father and bring him back by an underground route. Unfortunately, Livingston lost his bearings and only succeeded in tunneling his way across to the opposite shore. As for Stanley, he had high hopes of towing the chief's father out. And it might have worked had the rope been stronger.
We'll never get him out.
You're right, Livingston. Pity.
If you gentlemen wouldn't mind, Mr. Peabody could get him out.
Think you can, Peabody?
Yes, and without moving from this spot. Sherman, hand me that towel, please. The Hilton Watusi. This should do it. And so saying, I flung it directly at the chief's father. A minute later, father and son were reunited on the shore.
By Jove. So that's why he refused to come out of the water.
Yes, he'd lost his pants and was waiting for someone to throw him a towel.
Brilliant deduction, Peabody.
Yes, wasn't it? We were given our freedom, and it wasn't long before we were bidding goodbye to our companions as they boarded the steamer belonging to Mr. Stanley.
I should say, Mr. Stanley, I presume.
And I say you have it all wrong.
Well, there they go, Mr. Peabody. And that's some boat.
I agree, Sherman, and it's a perfect illustration of just how wrong history can be.
Wrong, Mr. Peabody?
Yes. You know, most people thought the Stanley steamer was a car.
Well, it seems you can't keep a bad man down, for after all his troubles, Boris Badenov is back in business again, turning out 4 million counterfeit box tops.
Oh, boy. One more and we're through. Then we spread them around and wreck whole American economic system.
Meanwhile, just a short distance away, Rocky and Bullwinkle were trying to think of a way to find the box top bandit, unaware that they were so close to discovering his secret printing press.
What we need is a brilliant idea. Something tricky, clever, and subtle.
How about putting an ad in the paper?
Nah, Hey, that's it, Bullwinkle.
I knew I'd think of it.
Well, you sure did.
Yeah. What was it again?
We'll advertise. Have some cards printed up.
You mean like that hitchhiker fella? Have thumb will travel?
Sure. And we'll offer a reward for information about the box top bad man. How much money do you have, Bullwinkle?
Well, you are in luck, Rocky. I just happen to be loaded.
And our two heroes pooled their entire fiscal resources, a grand total of 27 cents, and a hand-carved skate key.
Well, it's not much, but it's all we have.
And that skate key is a real antique.
Yeah,
and they don't make them anymore, you know.
Yeah, but...
Nobody locks their skates these days.
Yeah, but now we gotta get somebody to print us up some reward posters.
Hey, Rocky, we're in luck. Looky here in this basement.
Looks like a print shop.
I'll knock on the door.
You sure everything will be all right this time, darling?
Of course. Moose and Squirrel found last hiding place strictly by accident.
Accident?
Sure, Mike. Couldn't happen again in a million years. Especially since we blew them up with change of...
Howdy, Mr. Printer. Hello, Miss Print. I'd like to...
It's the moose. Oh, Natasha, what have I done to deserve this?
Well, you...
Don't tell me. Just send me one of those sticks dynamite.
And a moment later, Bullwinkle rejoined Rocky, who sat on the curb designing a reward poster.
What'd he say, Bullwinkle?
He's a little busy right now, but he got me a cigar anyways.
What kind?
Let's see. It's a dynamite.
There is no such cigar.
Oh.
Besides, you don't smoke.
Hey, that's right. I better give it back to him. Hey, here's your cigar back. I forgot I don't smoke. Nobody answers. I'll just leave it for him.
And Bullwinkle slipped the sizzling dynamite through the mail slot in Boris's door.
There! That ought to take care of everything.
And it did. The entire building blew up, completely destroying the headquarters of the box top ring and showering the city with millions and millions of box tops.
Eddie, look, it's raining box tops.
Box tops? Oh, boy, we're rich, rich.
Yay! And it was true. Every kid in town was soon the proud possessor of more box top premiums than he ever knew existed. And Rocky and Bullwinkle were given medals and acclaimed heroes by everybody in town.
Yay!
Almost.
Boo!
Don't be sourball, Boris. Look at those happy, smiling faces.
I am looking. That's what makes me sourball.
Well, we're heroes again, Bullwinkle.
Yeah, and it sure makes a fella uncomfortable.
Just 'cause they pinned a medal on your coat?
Rocky, this isn't a coat. They pinned the medal on my own personal chest.
And our heroes rode painfully into the sunset and toward their next hair-raising adventure. Be sure to be with us next time for further adventures of Rocky the Flying Squirrel.
just about run out.
Just enough left to tell him who the sponsor was.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty-bitty card. Oop.
We're late again, Bullwinkle.
Right.
Bye now. See you next time.
The Busy World of Richard Scarry.
Everybody dress warmly for recess. It's cold outside, and the radio says it'll snow today. Okay. Please remember to listen to your new playground monitor. She's here to help. Don't slam the door. Here's your playground monitor vest, Hilda, so the children can find you.
I just love orange, Miss Honey.
Are you ready for your first day on the job?
I really am. I'm honored. Oops. Sometimes I forget how strong I am.
Well, you are stronger than the average girl.
Let's face it, I'm stronger than 10 average girls. Sorry, I'm a little excited.
Hilda, look out!
Here, Sally, catch! Oh, dear. Sally, are you all right?
Sure. Sorry about that, Sprout. Hilda, can you push me, please?
Sure, Kenny.
All right! Higher, Hilda, higher! Give me a real push!
I hope I didn't scare you. Want to try again?
I think I'll just rest here a while. Hilda, would you please give us a spin?
I don't know if I should.
We want to go faster!
Oh, all right. But just a little one. Okay. Hang on tight. What have I done?
Wow, that was some ride.
I didn't know it could spin that fast.
Oh, dear. Oh, my.
And now for a weather update. A heavy snowstorm is headed this way. It's expected to hit us hard, so stay off the roads if possible.
Children, we must end school early today so you can all get home safely. All right, all right. Proceed calmly.
Hurry, Hilda! You missed the bus! That's okay. I'll just walk home.
Hilda, why are you still here?
Miss Honey, I can't be playground monitor anymore. Everyone's afraid to play with me. I'm just too strong.
Oh, your strength is a gift. You just need to learn how to use it.
Dangerous, icy driving conditions. Roads may be completely blocked by nightfall. Stay tuned for further weather updates.
Shouldn't we go faster, Spotty Leopard? We want to get home before we get stuck.
Nope. We have to take it slow. Slow and steady. Hang on, kids! Is everyone okay? Well, looks like we're stuck. We better wait in the bus till someone comes down the road and sees us.
If they can see us down here.
Spotty Leopard, it's getting dark out. And cold.
All we can do is wait till someone comes.
Huckle, do you see what I see?
What is it?
Something orange.
Hilda! Oh, no! It's the bus!
Hilda! Go get help!
Okay. No, wait! I have another idea. Everyone out of the bus! Wow! She's even stronger than I thought.
Oh, you brave, brave hippo!
That was great! Well, it was no big deal, guys. Are you kidding? It's the greatest thing I ever saw in my life!
Hilda Hippo's courage and strength saved the day, and her classmates awarded her a medal for heroism. And you thought being strong would scare people away. Okay, class, recess time.
Oops! Come on, everyone. Let's go play.
Imagine that.
Garbage!
Wait, Huckle. This isn't garbage. It can all be recycled.
What's recycling, Mr. Fix-It?
Don't waste, recycle. That means using things and using them again. Or making garbage something new. That's the recycling game. Separate newspaper, separate the glass, separate plastic. It's a simple task. Even cans and metal tins have their own recycling bin. Glass jars and bottles can be made into something new. Used paper can be cleaned and reused to make greeting cards and drawing paper too. Pop bottles made out of plastic can be turned into binders or rulers. Fantastic! Don't waste, recycle. Recycling is a thing, it works.
Come on, Lily. Let's find more things to recycle.
We're in Egypt, an ancient land of monuments like the pyramids and the Sphinx. There are miles and miles of desert with only the occasional traveler. The occasional traveler? Down here, please. If you like very old things, and if you know where to look, ooh, there's no telling what you might dig up. Like this priceless vase from the time of Queen Cleopatra, or King Tut's teapot.
Eureka! A mummy. An ancient Egyptian mummy. Ooh, I must bring it to the Cairo Museum at once. People will come from all over to say, ooh, ah. Now, all I have to do is get it there. It's still a long way to the museum. I need a cool drink. You stay here.
Watch out! He's not wearing his glasses!
I only need my glasses to read. Are you ready to eat?
Oh, yes.
Have you all washed your hands?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Yes, hungry!
One alfala, one makluta, one hummus bitahini, and you had the yakni samak.
Excuse me. I left my mummy outside, and could you please watch her while I make a call to the Cairo Museum and have a refreshing drink?
A fine thing, leaving his mummy outside in this heat. What manners! Why, if he were my son, Oh, how rude of me. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ihab El Adog. And you are? But my dear lady, there is no need to be shy. Do please come inside and cool off a bit. I insist, madam. You'll be much more comfortable inside. Please, allow me to be of assistance. See, you are as stiff as a sarcophagus. You must have had a long journey in the desert. I find it hard to believe your son would leave his poor mummy unattended. 1,000 pardons, madam. Here, let me put your feet up. Goodness, your poor feet are like wood. No wonder you can't walk. That son of yours must have made you walk for miles. My dear madam, do try and relax. I have an idea. Madam, some music will surely relax you. Why, as a matter of fact, may I have this dance? But you're a wonderful dancer, light as a feather. And allow me to compliment you. You have such exquisite eyes.
I'll be at the museum in just a little while. I just stopped in the cafe for a lemonade. Ooh, yes, it's a beautiful mummy. No, nothing to worry about. She's in good hands.
A faster pace. Please, a moment to catch my breath. Goodness, I can hardly keep up with you. You must be quite thirsty. You are so mysterious, madam. I find that very attractive. You, sir. Yes, you. Please, stop staring at the lady. I'm warning you, my friend. The elegant lady is with me. Very wise, my friend, for had you persisted, I would have made you look mighty silly. Knave, blackguard, sneaky guy, hit a man when his back is turned, will you? Why, I'll show you. Aha! Here you are. Ha! You're fast, my friend, I'll give you that, but you're no match for my quick reflexes. Professor, may I please have a word with you?
Why, yes, certainly.
It's about your dear mother.
Pardon me? My mother?
Yes, young man. Now, first of all, you have treated your mother very badly.
I have? Well, thanks for taking care of my mummy.
Oh. I say, have you ever seen anything like it? Madam must travel on the roof. What a dreadful son the professor is. Madam. Oh, poor madam.
So, in the end, Professor Dig delivered his mummy to the Cairo Museum, and she became quite an attraction.
Why, madam, I am so happy to see you. My, don't you look relaxed? And after such a long trip in the desert, I certainly hope your son is treating you better. I remember our last dance fondly. Perhaps we can do it again sometime. As a matter of fact, what are your plans this afternoon?
Play it safe.
Oh boy, a postcard from Hilda at the beach. I wish we were at the beach. We'd go swimming, build sand castles, play ball.
Everyone loves to go to the beach, play in the sand in their bare feet. When you're near the water, protect your skin. Put on a sunscreen before and after you're in. I love the beach. Always get permission before you jump in, so the grown-up or a lifeguard can watch you swim. Never swim alone, take a buddy instead. Swim where it's safe, where the water's not over your head. I love the beach. I love the beach.
Watch out for the wave, Lily!
Avast, mateys, on yonder isle we buries this here treasure. And this be our only map.
Then what happened?
Did the pirates ever come back for the treasure?
I'm afraid we'll have to wait till tomorrow to find that out.
Miss Honey, do you think there's any pirate treasure buried in Busy Town?
Well, Huckle, in olden days, pirates could have sailed into Busy Bay.
Maybe we can find their treasure chest.
I bet they buried it on the beach.
Just remember, boys, we don't always recognize a treasure when we see it.
Let's go!
Yikes! Pirates!
It's just us, Mr. Fix-It.
Lowly, Huckle. Oh, that's a relief.
We're on our way to dig up some buried treasure so we can buy our own pirate ship.
Only we're not sure where to dig. Where would you look?
As I recall in the old stories, X always marked the spot.
But I don't see any. Wait, Lonely, I think it's over there. Come on. Bye, Mr. Fix-It. Shiver me timbers, this be the spot.
Aye, Captain Huckle. X marks the spot. 16 men on a pirate's chest.
Yo ho ho!
And here you go.
We'll be famous pirates for sure.
I wonder how deep they buried their treasure. We must be almost to China.
We can't stop now. Lonely, I hit metal. It sounded like gold.
Clank? Is that what gold sounds like?
No, silver. It's a silver goblet.
Gee, it looks like it sprang a leak.
Rats. It's just an old tin funnel. Maybe we didn't dig under the X.
But I was sure we did.
See? There's the X. No wonder we didn't find any treasure. This has got to be it. Did you hear that sound? It was a kind of a clunk.
Doesn't silver go clunk?
Yes, but I think it's too big to be a silver coin. It's just an old wagon wheel. I don't think we'll dig up any pirate treasure here.
Uh-oh. Huckle, I hate to tell you this.
Aw, doggone it. That old shadow keeps moving, 'cause the sun keeps moving.
Boy, I bet this drove the pirates nuts.
Well, that treasure's gotta be here someplace. Hey! Yes!
Ahoy there! So, what have you found, mates?
Well, it sure wasn't treasure, Mr. Fix-It. Look at all that junk.
An old beach umbrella, a towel, a doll, someone's t-shirt, old rope.
I wouldn't call this junk. Do you mind if I borrow this stuff?
You can keep it.
We're through hunting treasure.
I guess we can forget about buying our own pirate ship, Loli.
At least we have enough money for ice cream.
Uh-oh. Pretty poor pirates, huh?
No luck, huh? That's rough. But you know, boys, I can tell you how to find some real treasure.
Really? How, Bruno?
If you boys take this box and pick up any litter you find on the beach, I think I might be able to help you.
Oh, well, it beats digging.
Those boys don't know treasure when they see it. And this will do the trick. Nope. Maybe this'll work better. Voila! Oh boy. Aha!
Bruno sure has a funny idea of what treasure is.
You boys did some job. I've never seen the beach look so clean.
But where's the treasure?
You're looking at it. These cans and bottles can be recycled and made into new things. And your reward for tidying up the beach is 2 ice cream cones.
Wow! Thanks, Bruno!
Thank you!
Let's dig in, matey!
Well, if it isn't my favorite pirates, how did the hunt go?
You know what, Miss Honey? You were right. We don't always know treasure when we see it.
Ahoy on the shore! Are ye ready to cast off?
Our pirate ship!
Mr. Fix-It, how did you do it?
Like I always say, one person's junk is another person's treasure. Your ship awaits, Captain.
Wow!
Ready to raise anchor, Captain?
Cast off your bow lines!
Aye, aye, Captain.
So off that deck, me matey!
We're under sail now, Captain.
Batten down the hatches!
Aye, aye, sir. much fun to be
a part of Busy Town. Keep your spirits soaring
while we're exploring
our busy world. Let's go! You can make a lot of friends.
The good times never end
when you're in Busy Town. Each adventure and surprise
will open up your eyes.
In such a busy world, in Busy Town. Every day there's something new,
and you're invited too.
Come visit Busy Town. It's time to watch the show.
The Busy World of Richard Scarry.
Look at those bananas! I love bananas! Hi, Turnip Goat. Can I give you a hand?
Thanks, Bananas, but I can manage. I'm just delivering some fruit to Hank the grocer.
You're not going to leave those bananas unguarded, are you?
Oh, I think they'll be all right. They're not going anywhere.
How about if I guard them for you? It'll be no trouble at all.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
You can count on me.
Bananas should know better than to park in front of a fire hydrant.
Is there a problem, Sergeant Murphy?
Yes, your car is parked right in front of this fire hydrant. What if there were a fire and we needed to use it?
Gee, I'm sorry, Sergeant Murphy. I'll move my banana-mobile right away.
I sure wish we'd caught some fish for supper.
Fish, my favorite food.
Huh? Oh, no! Where'd they go?
Hi, Bananas.
Want to go on a picnic with us?
Is something wrong?
Turnip Goat's bananas. I was looking after them, and now they're gone.
Don't worry. We'll help you look for them.
They just disappeared. She said they weren't going anywhere.
Well, the first thing to do is look for a clue. Don't forget your hat. You wouldn't want to lose that, too.
But I'm already wearing my hat.
So, this is someone else's hat.
Aha! Whoever owns this hat may know something about the missing bananas.
Our first clue.
Mr. Frumble, is this your hat?
My hat? No, I have my hat. It's my suitcase that's lost.
So now what do we do?
Got to find my suitcase.
Oh, goody. Ha! A hat. A heavy hat.
Wow! Nice hat!
Thank you.
Looks like it fell out of a tree.
Well, it certainly fell onto the right head.
We've asked everyone in town and no one owns this hat. Turnip Goat will think I stole her bananas.
Don't worry. Somebody has to know something about this hat.
Right. Bananas don't just walk off by themselves.
Are you sure? Look at that! Maybe they do! Gotcha!
What are you doing? This is my hat. If you want a beautiful hat like this, you'll have to get your own.
Actually, we already have a hat. We just don't know who it belongs to.
Oh, that's Benny Baboon's old hat.
How do you know?
Because I just saw him wearing a new hat that looks just like mine. I've started a trend.
He has a hat like yours?
Not quite. His only had bananas. Which way did he go, Hilda? I saw him at the train station. Thanks, Hilda. You gave us clue number 2.
Mr. Frumble, have you seen Benny Baboon?
Benny Baboon? No, but I did find my suitcase. Whoa!
A banana! Our third clue. Thanks, Mr. Frumble.
Hey, look over there.
A trail of bananas.
Oh boy, banana stew!
Should we peel the bananas before or after cooking them? Stop! Don't peel those bananas! Really, bananas? You don't have to steal them from us. We'll share them with you. I'm not stealing. I'm guarding these bananas. They belong to Turnip Goat.
There goes dinner.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Benny, we found your hat.
My hat? Thanks very much.
I'd better get these bananas back before Turnip Goat finds out they're missing. Thanks for everything, guys.
Well, let's have our picnic.
Sorry we didn't bring any banana stew along, but you're welcome to what we brought.
Looks good.
Oh, that'll do.
Yum.
Thank you for watching my bananas.
Sure thing, Turnip Goat. It was a pleasure.
As a reward for being responsible, I want you to have these.
Gee, thanks.
I hope it wasn't any trouble.
Trouble? Oh, no trouble at all.
Imagine that.
Ow! Why don't these apples stay in the tree?
Because of gravity.
What's gravity?
Oh!
There's a force in the earth which is called gravity that pulls things down like the apples from a tree. If you knock something over and it falls to the ground, it's the Earth's gravity that's pulling it down. Whoa, gravity, Earth's gravity. You throw a ball way up high in the air, gravity's pull won't let it stay up there. When the rain falls softly or it's pouring really loud, the force of gravity pulls it down from the cloud. Now we see why apples fall from the tree. Everything would fly away without gravity. The water, the air, even you and me, we all would fly away without gravity. Earth's gravity.
Huh? Thanks, gravity.
Ciao. Welcome to Rome. People come here from around the world to see the famous sights, like the Colosseum, St. Peter's Basilica, and the beautiful Trevi Fountain. But sightseeing in Rome is not always easy. Just ask Federico and Maria.
Oh, Federico, look! Rome, the eternal city!
And I'm going to show you all the places you've read about, Maria.
The Spanish Steps, the Pantheon, the Via Veneto.
Ah, but first we must toss a coin into the Trevi Fountain for good luck.
Do you know how to get to the Trevi Fountain?
Certo, of course I know how to get there. Aha!
I wonder why no one else is going this way. Oh, now I know why no one else comes this way.
It's a good thing this car has a spare tire. I think we're ready to roll. Off to the Trevi Fountain.
end to some good luck. Federico, don't you think we are going a bit fast?
I'm making up for lost time. We've got to hurry if we want to see everything.
Uh-oh. What I see is that we are being followed.
Since you are new to Rome, Signor, I'll let you off with a warning.
Federico, why don't you ask him how we get to the Trevi Fountain?
Maria, I don't need to.
Oh, it's very simple. Go straight ahead, make a right, jog a bit to the left, take another right, over the bridge, past the stop sign, another left, through the tunnel, and past the tower.
Will you remember all that?
It doesn't matter. I already know how to get there.
Federico, this road looks very familiar. And so does this policeman.
Maria, please do not ask him for directions again.
Federico, everyone seems to be driving faster than we are.
Oh, mamma mia! Now we are out of gas.
Signor, somewhere between speeding and blocking traffic, there is a legal speed to drive.
We certainly could use a lucky fountain today.
I thought you learned to drive! Why don't you learn when you're on the business?
Federico, I don't need to see everything today. Let's just get to the Trevi Fountain.
But Maria, I promised you we'd see all the famous places. Now, where are we? Ah, bravissimo! Now I've broken a Roman statue. Thank goodness Maria didn't see that. I better get it repaired right away. Hey, Maria, come back! No time to explain. Just follow that car.
Hey, Bello, I always hoped someone would say that to me.
Huh? Finally something to see. Oh, that's the Roman Forum.
We have to stop that car.
The Arch of Constantine.
Poor Maria. She must be terrified.
Oh, look! The Trajan column. And there's the Pantheon. The Spanish Steps!
What a job! But where did she go? Oh, this is all my fault. I should have asked for directions like Maria said.
Oh, there are the Swiss guards.
Wow!
Federico, you are a fantastic tour guide. Thank you for showing me all these wonderful places.
I'm sorry, Senor, but we've lost her.
There she is. Come on!
You've hardly said 2 words all night, Federico. Oh, I know. You want to see the Trevi Fountain. Well, let's make it our last stop.
Mamma mia, I never saw driving like that in my life. And I'm a Roman taxi driver.
Oh, we better call the Carabinieri.
If I can't catch them, no one can.
There it is. Better slow down. My, Federico, you've been working out.
Whoa! Maria, are you all right?
Yes, Federico. Why do you... Huh? A statue? A statue! Oh, Federico, I'm fine now. I can't believe a statue was driving. How? Where were...
Shh! It doesn't matter. You did get to see the sights after all.
Oh, Federico, I did, didn't I?
Most people throw a coin in the Trevi Fountain for luck. But Federico and Maria threw in their entire car. And now they'll have good luck forever. play it safe.
Bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Do you boys know what to do now that we're home alone? What do you mean, Hilda?
Sometimes you may be on your own when your mom and dad are not at home. Get yourself on the safety trap. Lock the doors both front and back. If anyone phones, don't say you're alone. Take a message. See, mom and dad will call them back when you're home alone. If the doorbell rings, don't put yourself in danger. First, see who it is. Never open to a stranger. Play it smart when you're home alone. Play it smart with the doors and the phone. Play it smart when you're home alone.
I forgot my keys. What took you so long?
We were playing it safe.
Let me through, Sergeant Murphy. Everyone needs me. Mother Cat's washing machine has a leak, Hopperdink's bread mixer is broken, and the post office sorter is stuck. And who knows what else?
All right, then, you better hurry. But please come back when you can and fix this traffic light.
Voila! Your automatic bread mixer's as good as new, Mr. Humperdinck.
Thank you, but you look like you could use a rest, Mr. Fix-It.
I can't stop now. There's too much to do. Everyone needs Mr. Fix-It.
Seems everyone needs bread, too. I'm way behind. I hope I can catch up.
Don't worry. You're going to have so much bread, you won't know what to do with it all.
Mr. Fix-It, come back!
Voila! There's no problem I can't fix, boys. Your washing machine is ready to go.
It looks like there's one problem you can't fix, Mr. Fix-It. How to get more sleep.
Can't be helped, Mrs. Cat. Everyone needs Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Fix-It left too soon.
Great. My mail sorter's not out of sorts anymore. Thanks, Mr. Fix-It. Mr. Fix-It?
Fix-It's the name and fixin's the game.
Poor Mr. Fix-It. You better go home and get some rest.
Huh? Yeah.
Mr. Fix-It! Mr. Fix-It!
Sorry I took so long, Sergeant Murphy. Oh, what a busy day.
I know what you mean, Mr. Fix-It. I've been directing traffic here all morning. My arms could sure use a rest.
No time to rest when there are nails to hammer and wires to cross. There you go. Now you can rest your arms.
Thank you, Mr. Fix-It. I don't know what Busytown would do without you. Mr. Fix-It, it's broken again.
Let me try a little adjustment. Is it working now?
Well, all the lights are green. And nobody's stopping!
Let me see. What about this green one? Let's try this.
Mr. Fix-It! My mail sorter is throwing letters into the next county!
Mr. Fix-It, our house is full of suds!
What about my truck? It's squashed like a tomato.
Don't worry, everybody. Fix-It's the name and fixin's still the game. Let me help you, Sergeant Murphy.
Help me? No thanks, Mr. Fix-It.
I'll help you then, soybean goat.
Well, I don't think so.
Don't look at me, Mr. Fix-It.
Mother Cat? Surely you want me to help you.
No. No, thanks. It's not that bad. Nothing we can't take care of ourselves.
Now nobody wants my help after all I've done. Fine. If that's the way they feel, they can fix their own everything.
I knew I could fix this myself. I wish Mr. Fix-It were here. There. Now to load the fruit. I think I'd better get Mr. Fix-It.
Sergeant Murphy, how'd you get your motorcycle back together?
I know a thing or two about mechanics, boys. Of course, a thing or two might not be quite enough in this case.
Maybe we all do need Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Fix-It? Hello?
Nobody's home.
Please come out, Mr. Fix-It. We need your help.
No, you don't. You said you didn't.
We all tried to fix our cars and bikes and trucks.
But we can't do it.
We're all depending on you, Mr. Fix-It.
We're sorry we hurt your feelings. We were wrong. Busy Town can't survive without you.
You really mean that?
Yes. Can you fix this mess?
But of course I can. Now go on and let me work. Aha!
Thanks, Mr. Fix-It. I always wanted a banana pickup truck. Thank you, Mr. Fix-It.
Thanks, Mr. Fix-It.
And you did a great job on my motorcycle. I always wanted a sidecar. Hop in. I'll give you a ride.
How do you like your signal now, Sergeant Murphy?
It's perfect. Hold on tight now.
Wow, what a show.
Sometimes little bears' good behavior ends when they pack their pajamas and stay over with friends.
Hello? Brother! Cousin Fred!
Hello? The fifth math problem? I got 5.5. You too? Great! Well, bye. Hello? Sister, it's Lizzie Bruin!
I wonder what she's come up with now. She always has some big idea. A stuffed animal tea party, dressing up in grown-ups' clothes in the attic. One time she even organized a club in Farmer Ben's chicken coop. P.U.
I know. You told me. About 5 times.
Hi, Lizzie. What's up? A what? Really? At your house? Saturday night? Of course I can come! Well, just as soon as I ask Mama and Papa. Mama! Mama!
we're in the guest room.
But be careful. Oh!
Where's Papa? Oops. Sorry, Papa.
It's all right, sister. What's a little paint among friends?
Now, what's all the excitement?
Lizzie Bruin is having a sleepover and I'm invited. Just Millie, Anna, and me. It's okay if I go, right?
Well, I don't know.
Thanks, Mama. I knew... Did you say... no?
No, I said I don't know. You've never slept away from home before.
Yes, I have, Mama. At Grizzly Gramps and Gran's. One time for a whole week.
But Gramps and Gran are family. Close family.
Well, the Bruins are... close neighbors. Oh, please, Mama. It'll be so much fun. I'm taking my player, and Anna and Millie have great tapes, and we're going to make popcorn and...
Oh, I suppose it's all right. But, as part of this family, we expect you to behave properly when you're away from home. Sleeping over at a friend's house is a kind of special privilege, and something that goes with privilege is responsibility. Do you know what those words mean, sister?
Sure. Privilege means allowed to do stuff. And responsibility means not messing up.
Well, it means a little more than that.
Papa's right. Being responsible means that no matter what anyone else says or does,
I do what I know is right.
That's our little girl.
Okay then, you can go. But only if you promise to remember that.
Yay, I promise. Thanks, Mama. I have to call Lizzie.
Oh!
I can hardly wait, Lizzie. Your slumber party is going to be so much fun. Did somebody say slumber party? Can I come?
Sure. Why not? What's one more?
Hi. Lizzie's having a slumber party. Wait till I tell Linda. Whee! There's a slumber party at Lizzie Bruin's house. What does it say? That you're having a slumber party.
Hey, Queenie. Hi, Tootal. Where did you get the boombox? Queenie, check this out. Pretty nice. Thanks. Not you, Smurf. The boombox. Oh. It sure would be great to have that at Lizzie's slumber party. A party? Great! It's a slumber party. Girls only.
So, does that mean we aren't invited?
Ugh. Not necessarily.
Now we're really confused.
What I mean is, who needs an invitation? Us? No! We're just gonna show up. Get it?
Oh!
Hi. You can show us how to make friendship bracelets? Sure, you can come. What's one more? Hello? Sure. What's one more? Oh, Mama, this is so exciting. My very first sleepover.
Don't forget your toothbrush and your pajamas.
And remember what you promised.
Oh, yes, a snack. I told Lizzie I'd bring a snack.
No, not that.
Privilege and responsibility.
Uh-huh.
That's right. You're still a guest in the Bruins' house, so don't get carried away, even if the others do.
I won't forget.
Oops. Looks like I fixed it a little too much.
Here's your snack. Just make sure you share it with the other girls.
Thanks, Mama. Bye, Papa.
Bye. Did you call the Bruins?
No, I thought you did. Well, I'm sure it'll be all right.
Remember what Mama said.
I know, Papa, I know. Hi, Lizzie. Who are you? Hi, sister. This is Cindy. Hello. Did you invite her, too? No. My mama and Papa have gone out tonight. So Cindy is babysitting. Does that mean there's no slumber party?
Mr. and Mrs. Bruin said a slumber party would be okay since it's only a few girls. And I thought it would be fun. We used to have sleepovers all the time when I was a cub. There's usually a lot more giggling than sleeping.
Hi, Stacy. Hi, Karen. Hi. Hello, Lizzie.
Stacy? Karen? I thought you said it was Anna and Millie who were coming.
Anna and Millie. And Stacy and Karen. Hi, I'm Queenie.
How many girls did you invite?
Tag one, you're it.
Please, no running in the house.
Popcorn's ready. Pretty good. Have some. Have some more, Queenie. I don't think you should throw that anymore.
No throwing.
Oh. Hey, no fair.
Please don't hit each other. I know it's in fun, but it's not very.
Uh-oh. Don't just let it fizz, Queenie.
Whoa!
Hey, stop it.
Looks like we arrived just in time. The party's just getting started. I love a parade.
Can you please turn it down?
I can't hear you. The music's too loud.
That's what I mean. Turn it down.
What?
Sister, I am so angry and disappointed. You are grounded, young lady. 1 day in your room and 1 full week in the house.
That bad, huh?
You should have seen the place. Popcorn stuck to everything, juice spills all over the carpet, furniture knocked this way and that. It was an absolute disgrace. Everything I said about privilege and responsibility, in one ear and out the other.
Sister does have to share the blame. But it sounds like there were quite a few at this slumber party. Maybe it was one of those situations where one thing led to another and things got out of control. I'm sure it wouldn't have gotten out of hand if the Bruins had been home.
If we knew they were going out, we could have suggested that Sister attend a sleepover some other time, or that the girls have the sleepover here.
But we didn't. It was our responsibility to call them. Part of the responsibility that comes with the privilege of having cubs.
So we're partially to blame.
Privilege and responsibility go for parents as well as cubs.
Mama, I know you're really mad, and I know that what I did was wrong, but that's why I need to be not grounded for maybe just a little while tomorrow.
This was a good idea for us all to come over and help clean up, sister.
Hey, I know. Everyone's doing such a good job. We should make this a cleanup party. Let's not, Lizzie. If you don't mind, I'd rather not hear the word party again for a long time. Cubs learn new words every day, including some that they should not say. I think this is a lovely day for a picnic, sister. Yes, I couldn't agree more, Lizzie. My little Angela has been talking about it for days. You know how excited she gets. Oh, yes. Brenda has been asking and asking when Saturday's coming. They're going to have such a good time today. Oh, no. So much for our picnic in the park. Who says the picnic has to be outside? Come on, I'll race you back to my house. Okay. Mommy, I can't eat any more of my sandwich. I'm stuffed. I'm stuffed too. We told you not to eat your cookies first. Can we play a game now? Yes. We want to have a potato sack race. What do you think, Lizzie? They do need to burn off some energy. Yay! Let's go! On your marks, get set, go! Go, Brenda, go! Come on, Angela! You can do it! Go, Brenda!
Hello?
Hurry!
I'm fine, thanks. How are you, Mrs. Barefoot? Uh-huh.
Hurry!
Just a minute, Mrs. Barefoot. Lizzie, could you and Sister do something a little quieter while I'm on the phone, please?
Okay, Brenda. It's time for you and Angela to have your afternoon naps. Yes, it's nap time, girls. No monkey business, you two. We'll be listening. Do you want to watch a video? Okay. How about Rover the rescue dog? It's like this. Arf, arf, arf! What is it, Rover? Arf, arf! Is Sally in trouble? Arf, arf, arf! I think Rover wants us to follow him. Come on. No, thanks. I've seen it 1,000 times. Same here. What else do you have? Francis the Fearless Frog? You know.
She leaps from lily pad to lily pad in a single bound.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I don't think so. What else is there? Trouble at Big Bear High. My brother must have rented this one. School rules and cheerleaders' hearts get broken when teen sensation Jason Kodiak enrolls at Big Bear High. Who's Jason Kodiak? Beats me. I'm not a teen. How about it? Let's see what it's like. All right, basketball. I like it so far.
Out of my way, guys. I got points to score.
Whoa. He has the moves. Uh-huh.
Your team's going down, Furball. Ha! Who you calling Furball, Furball?
Awesome shot. Your team's going down, Furball. Who you calling Furball, Furball? Peanut scramble! Hurry, Brenda! Come on, Angela! I saw it first. Give it here, you furball. No way, furball. Ha-ha. Yeah, nice save, Lizzie. Huh? Thanks, Millie. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Millie. Want to play with us? Sure. Okay. Great. Grab a racket. Sister and I will play against you two. Here. You can have the first serve. Ready? Yep, ready. Yay, I got a point. Nice one. Guess again. You have to serve underhand, not overhand. How come? Because those are the rules. What a furball. A furball. Right. Okay, your serve, Lizzie. Hey, where are you going? To find some friends to play with. Talk about poor sports. I'll say.
Honey, these beet greens are delicious.
Thank you, dear. Is there something the matter with your beet greens, brother?
Nothing that a little catsup won't fix. Whoops.
Brother, look what you did.
Sorry.
You're such a furball. What? Did I say something wrong?
You certainly did, young lady. That's a terrible thing to call someone.
Wherever did you hear language like that?
On a video.
What sort of video?
Trouble at Big Bear High.
Whoa! Trouble at Big Bear High? That video's not for little cubs.
If it has that kind of talk in it, I don't think it's fit for big cubs either.
Lizzie's older brother rented it. I didn't know.
I know you didn't know, but now you do.
You could really hurt someone's feelings with that word. But the important thing is we caught it in time before you said it to someone else.
Uh-oh. I think she said it to someone else.
Oh, sister.
Mama, I need to go see Lizzie right away.
Hurry along, then.
And I thought I did dumb things sometimes. Oops.
Lizzie! You know that word we've been saying? It's a bad word. Now you tell me. I called my brother a you-know-what right in front of my mom. Oh, no. Oh, yes. I didn't know it was a bad word. Boy, did I ever get a talking to. I wish we'd never watched that video. Me too. No wonder Stacy and Millie didn't want to play with us. I forgot about Stacy and Millie. I wonder what they think of us. Now what do? We tell them we're sorry. Come on. I've got it. Right back at you, sister. Oh! Yay! We won! Good game. Yeah, thanks for playing with us again. We were afraid you wouldn't want to after we called you that word. Well, we weren't going to at first. After all, crude talk is rude talk, and name-calling is nasty. You're right. We're really sorry. That's okay. We all make mistakes. Except for Millie and me, of course. Huh? Oops. Are we going to play another game or what? Let's go! The best 2 out of 3. What do you say? You're on! Mama, why do cubs say bad words?
It's an easy way to get attention, I suppose. And they might think it makes them sound grown up.
Sound grown up?
Mm-hmm. Grown-ups sometimes say those kinds of rude words, too. And there's just no need for it.
Saying words that hurt other people's feelings doesn't sound very grown up to me.
You're right. Our language has so many words to choose from. When you pick words that show respect for the feelings of others, you say a lot about yourself.
I know tons of nice words.
That's because you're a very nice cub. Good night, dear.
Good night, Mama.
The rubber cobra strikes again.
You nearly gave me a heart attack, you furry brother.
Is everything all right in here?
Everything's fine, Mama. Right, sis?
Uh-huh. Everything's fine.
Good night, sis.
Good night, brother.
The best things to have don't always come from a store.
When you make it yourself, it means a lot more.
Wow, look at that one.
That one's the best.
No way. That blue one's way better. Will you look at them?
The dragon's mine! Called it!
It's the one that's gonna win the kite flying contest.
Sorry to disappoint you, Too Tall, but according to my calculations, the box kite is the most aerodynamic. It will fly better. We'll see about that. I say the blue butterfly is going to win.
Hey, look! If we don't get home and ask our parents for one real quick, all the kites are going to be gone.
I thought you'd already gone fishing.
I just have to get my tackle. Box.
Sorry, Papa.
What's the rush?
There are these kites at Bear Mart.
And they're cool. Really cool.
And if we don't get down there and buy one right now, they're all going to be gone.
Then we can't enter the kite flying contest.
A kite flying contest? You don't say.
Can we go, Papa?
Well, it just so happens your papa's a kite expert from way back.
Is that a yes?
You betcha.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Yay!
I suppose this means no fishing today.
Not when there are kites to be flown.
Oh, I know that look.
Papa, where are you going?
A better question is, where are you going?
To Bear Mart, to buy kites.
You don't need to buy a kite when you can make one.
Make one?
Why, you're looking at Bear Country's #1 kiteologist. Not only can we make a kite, it'll be the most high-flyingest kite you've ever seen. Those store-bought kites won't stand a chance.
Cool. What color is it going to be, Papa?
Is it going to be big?
You betcha. Now, we'll need some long sticks, straight and strong, some heavy string,
It's stuck. Huh?
sticks,
Sticks.
string,
String.
paper,
Paper.
scissors,
Scissors.
rock,
Rock.
Oh, just kidding. Glue. Well?
Wow! It's awesome!
It's the best!
It's going to be the highest, flyingest kite ever.
Even higher than that!
Yep. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's take Big Red out for a test flight, Papa.
Big Red, is it?
Yeah, we want to fly Big Red.
Well, this brings us to the last crucial ingredient. Patience.
Huh?
What?
We have to wait a while to make sure the glue's good and dry. Then we can take Big Red out for a test flight, okay?
Okay.
But Papa said we have to wait a while longer.
I know, I just want to see it again.
Wait till everybody sees it. They're going to be so jealous.
Uh-huh. Well, let's be careful not to brag too much. It might make them feel bad.
Maybe we can show them how to make their own kites.
After the contest.
Hey, brother, look!
Wow! That's Farmer Ben's field. Let's go!
Oh, look! The flower kite! It's so pretty.
Hey, brother, check it out. Wow, Freddy, it sure is high.
And I'm only practicing. Wait till the contest. Hey, where's your kite? Haven't you bought one yet?
We're not buying a kite, Freddy.
You're not buying a kite? But what about the contest?
Oh, we're entering the contest, all right. But we're making our kite.
All by ourselves. Well, with a little help from Papa.
Who would want to make a kite when you can just buy a beautiful blue butterfly like mine?
I'll bet you a quarter your homemade kite doesn't even get off the ground.
Big Red is going to fly.
It's going to be the most highest, flyingest kite ever.
Just wait and see.
See you at the contest.
All set for a test flight?
Yay!
Yeah!
Now, we have to keep running until Big Red catches the breeze. Ready?
Go! Faster! Papa, we have to go faster.
Try it again. Oh, I can't understand it.
Maybe it's because Big Red is new. It just needs a while to figure out what it's supposed to do.
Uh-huh. One more time.
Yeah!
Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen.
I think in all your excitement, Papa, you forgot that every kite needs a tail to keep it steady. And an old-time kitologist like you, too.
Big Red's flying, Papa! Big Red's...
Oh, maybe I forgot something else. I'm gonna take another look at those kite plans.
Looks like you owe me a quarter. Told you your homemade kite wouldn't get off the ground.
There's nothing wrong with Big Red. It's a good, strong kite. It'll be a high flyer, too. But it's heavy. A kite like that needs a good stiff wind. Otherwise... Oh, it's all my fault. I designed it too big. I tell you what. It's not too late to get a kite at Bear Mart.
But Big Red is our kite.
We made it.
And it's a good kite, right, Papa?
Oh, I think we've made a super kite. But we need a good, strong wind for it to fly.
We made Big Red together, and Big Red's the kite we want to take to the contest.
That's right. If a good strong wind doesn't come, then it doesn't come. Besides, we really don't care about winning a contest.
Sister's right. We just want to see Big Red fly.
Okay, then. If that's what you want, then that's what we'll do. All or nothing for Big Red. Hardly a breeze. Oh well. Now this time you two are going to hold the string. I'm taller. I can hold the kite up higher.
Not enough wind!
You're telling me.
Please, Papa. We can't give up. The wind will come. I know it will. We just have to try some more.
Just one more try, okay?
Okay, but let's get gravity on our side. Running downhill is easier.
Yes! Charge!
I feel...
Ah, wind! Oh, faster! Faster!
Ah, my box kite is too aerodynamic!
Big Red wants to go into orbit. Whoa!
Sorry I laughed at your kite, brother. Do you think you could show me how to make one?
Me too. No problem. Right, sister?
You betcha.
Well, who won?
No one did.
Everyone had so much fun flying Big Red, we all forgot about the contest.
And you know what was just as much fun as flying Big Red?
Making Big Red with you and Mama and Papa all together.
When another bear gets something new,
the green-eyed monster makes you want one too.
Listen.
I don't hear anything.
Exactly. Just peace and quiet.
Yippee!
Huh?
Yay! Lizzie's coming!
Lizzie?
Her papa's giving her a ride. Sister! Lizzie!
Hello. Sorry I can't stay. If I turn my car off, it might not start again. It's been running a little rough lately.
Your car is running, Mr. Bruin.
You're right. I guess I should be happy it's running at all.
No, Mr. Bruin, he means it's running away.
What? Oh, no, not again. Gotta go. I'll pick you up later, Lizzie.
Okay, bye, Dad. Maybe after Brother's finished riding his bike, you could borrow it and I could ride your bike. Probably not. Brother doesn't let anyone touch his bike. Not even me.
Whoa!
Ah, looks like we need to raise that seat a little.
We've already done that, Papa. Twice. Last time you said it wouldn't go up anymore.
That's right, I did. I guess you've just outgrown it.
Time for a new one?
I have to pick up a few things, so I suppose we could drop by the bicycle shop on the way.
Yay! Hear that? Sounds like Brother's going to get a new bike. And you know what that means? The I get it after you get too big for it rule. Brother gets a new bike and I get Brother's old bike. Then I can ride your old bike. Yay! I get Brother's old bike, right, Papa? So can I ride it now?
First, I have to adjust this seat and the handlebars to make them sister size. Safety first.
How long will that take, Papa?
No time at all. Huh? Now, where did I put that bike wrench?
This may take a while. What do you want to play now? I think we played everything.
Told you it would only take a minute. As soon as I found my wrench.
Thanks, Papa.
That certainly looks sporty.
It's beautiful. I want to ride it. Can I please? Please, can I?
Hey, it's my bike.
Hold on now, sister.
You know, I think this might be a good time to make some lemonade.
But...
Be back in a jiffy, Lizzie.
Woohoo! Look at me go!
Looks to me like you have that I gotta have it look in your eyes.
Oops. Sorry, Mama.
When Brother and I left, you were all excited about getting his old bike.
His old bike's okay, but his new bike is the most beautiful bike I've ever seen.
If I'm not mistaken, I'd say you've been taken over by the green-eyed monster.
The green-eyed monster? What's that?
When you wish you had something that belongs to someone else, the green-eyed monster pops up and keeps telling you, you gotta have it. Understand?
Yes, but Mama, it's such a beautiful bike.
Oh.
Brother's new bike is really nice, but I like your bike too. But it doesn't have 3 gears or a handbrake or super sport wheels. Well, in 5 or 6 years, Brother's new bike will be yours. Oh, there's my Papa. Gotta go. Bye.
Come on, Lizzie. Have to hurry if we're going to make it to the library.
You know, Mr. Bruin, I'd be glad to help adjust a few things.
Thanks, but I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, personally, I'd start with a new car.
I'll keep your suggestion in mind, Mr. Bear.
But it's my turn.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You don't get a turn.
Speaking of turns...
I know. Now, hold on a minute. Sister, there's no point in wanting to ride this bike. It's too big for you. You wouldn't even be able to reach the pedals. Now, what's wrong with this bike? Sister?
It's not fair. It's just not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Huh? Hi. Wait a minute. I know who you are. You're the green-eyed monster. Good guess. I knew you were smart. Come on. There's something I want you to see. You know, you're absolutely right. The
It's not fair that Brother gets a beautiful new bike, and all I get is an old hand-me-down. Exactly. That's why you deserve a bike, just like Brother's. All you have to do is prove you're big enough to ride it. Go ahead, prove it. It must have been a dream. Dream or not, I'm going to prove I can ride that bike.
Yum! Kodiak Crunchers, my favorite.
Brother, would you please tell Sister breakfast is ready?
Sister, breakfast! Oh, you meant go tell her. No problem. Sister, breakfast is ready!
I don't know what Papa means. This bike isn't so big. Well, maybe it's a little bit. No, it's not. Just climb up on the steps and get on that way. Go ahead. Do it. I did it! I knew this bike wasn't too big for me. Uh-oh.
I can't find Sister anywhere, Papa.
Me neither.
I can't stop!
We found Sister, Mama!
Go, brother. Go!
Okay, you're doing great. Now squeeze the handbrake nice and slow.
Thanks, brother.
It goes pretty fast, huh?
Oh, there we go. It's okay.
Oh, Papa, I almost crashed Brother's new bike.
Never mind the bike. What about you?
I had a dream that the green-eyed monster told me I was big enough to ride Brother's bike. So I tried, but my feet wouldn't touch the pedals. I almost wrecked your bike. I'm sorry, Brother.
It's okay. It is a great bike. I'd be jealous too.
Now I know that wanting something that belongs to someone else isn't a nice feeling. I sure don't like it. I'm happy you got a new bike. And I got a new bike too. Well, sort of new.
Hey, I have an idea about your sort of new bike. Maybe I want my old bike back. It looks pretty good.
No way! You just tell that green-eyed monster to go away.
Sister's right. You sometimes can't help it when that old green-eyed monster comes knocking. But you don't have to let it in. Instead, just be happy for the person who got something nice.
Hi! I took your advice. What do you think?
That's the most beautiful car I've ever seen.
Uh-oh, Mama. Look at Papa. I think he's got that I gotta have it look.
Wire wheels, leather seats, racing stripe.
Papa, I think you better watch out for you-know-who.
Nice-looking car, Mr. Bruin. Congratulations.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Is the green-eyed monster still knocking, Papa?
Yep. But I'm not going to let him in. Maybe I'll give our old car a wash and shine it up a bit.
Good idea.
Hello, people. I'm Howie, and this is Bobby, and welcome to another show.
No, Howie. This is Bobby's world.
I know that. What are you talking about?
Well, you said welcome to another show. We don't work on another show. We work on this show.
Well, that's what I meant. I mean, if they're watching, then they know it's this show.
How do you know they're not watching another show?
Well, some people are, but I'm not talking to them.
Then neither am I. How dare they?
Just start the show.
Oh, I love book sales. They just cranked my gee-golly motor, don't you know?
Mom, I want to get new books too. Can I? Ah!
Perhaps you would like to join our storytelling group. It will give you a chance to sit down and cool your busy little jets.
Oh, a little quiet story time. Doesn't that just sound like fun there now?
No.
Welcome to our story circle, boys and girls. Now, who has a favorite story they'd like to hear?
I have a favorite story. I do.
And your name is?
Bobby.
Right, Bobby. If you tell me the name of your favorite story, I'll see if I have it here.
This is a really good story, okay? It's about Thanksgiving and
Bobby, when I asked you about your favorite story, I meant a story that was written down.
That's okay. You don't have to write it down. I have it all in my head. I remember exactly how it happened. Mom made me a pilgrim costume because I was in the play at school.
Don't forget your pilgrim's hat. That's the best part of the whole shooting match.
Woo! I bet she'll say I look cute in this thing.
Oh, will you look at how gee-golly cute you are there now yet?
Told you. Everybody was excited about the play. Our family was really excited. Because right after the play, we were going to drive to Flagpole, Arizona in a brand new van that Dad had just bought. We were going to visit Grandma and Grandpa Generic for Thanksgiving. Jerome, why are you dressed like that?
My teacher said to come dressed in a costume.
Some people just don't get it.
Hi, Bobby.
Want to hear my line? When we think of Thanksgiving, we think of turkey. I'll never forget it. I memorized it.
That's very professional, Bobby. Some of the kids are coming over to my house after the play. You want to come?
We're leaving right after the play to go to Flagpole, Arizona for Thanksgiving. Everybody's excited about it but me. I want to stay home and do what we always do, because doing something else might not be any fun.
Hey, what's with Clark?
Oof! I hate this dumb hat. What are you doing, Clark?
Hiding. I've never been in a play before, and I'm scared.
But there's nothing to be scared about. That's why they call it a play, because it's supposed to be fun. There's too many people. Uh-oh. I think I'm scared. Ow. When we think of Thanksgiving,
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Well, doesn't that beat all? We're in the wrong row here, then.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me! When we think of Thanksgiving, we think of turkey. There.
Oh, Howard, get this precious moment on camcorder for the cry-eye.
Look over here, Albert.
Marcy, wave to Mommy. Here I am.
Look over here, Bobby. Over here, son. This is great. Look at that, Bobby. Okay, now do something cute.
I guess parents are made to be embarrassing.
Bye, Bobby. See ya.
And that was another embarrassing thing. How far away Dad parked because we had a new car. Stupid hat.
How much further, Howard?
Not far.
Oh, for corn's sakes, where'd you park, Howard? On a desert island?
Desert island?
I'm just slowing you down, don't you know? Go on without me.
No, Mom. We're going to the new car, and we're gonna get there together.
What in the Sam Hills of Wisconsin is that?
A Futurama. Isn't it a beauty? It was designed for nothing but comfort.
Do I have to hold Roger the whole way? You'll all have to take turns with Roger on your lap. And watch out for the cooler back there. I don't want anybody knocking over my corn pudding, don't you know? Mom, does Bob have to wear this stupid hat? It's totally taking up all the room.
All of a sudden, I was really starting to like my hat.
Mom!
What are you trying to do, Aunt Ruth?
Well, I can't for the life of me figure out how to turn this halogen-powered state-of-the-art reading light on, Bobby.
Maybe you have to push one of these buttons. Woo! Yeah!
Roger, check out! Off me! Oh, that's all over you, dear. Oh.
Okay, everybody, we have a long trip ahead of us, so I suggest that we all just sit back and enjoy traveling in the van of the future.
The van of the future? Wow, this is great! Uh-oh, stop! Gotta go to the bathroom.
Not now! Wait! What happened in outer space?
Yeah, did you ever get to your grandmama's house? I really can't say.
And why is that, Bobby?
Gotta go to the bathroom. But I'll tell you the rest when I come back. I'm back.
I'm sure we're all glad to have Bobby back, but now, how about the story of how Mr. and Mrs. Blue Jay built their nest?
No, I want to hear Bobby's story!
In that case, why don't you finish your story, dear?
Okay. Where was I?
You were in the van of the future in outer space.
Yeah. So this is the rest of what happened.
What was happening? Were you getting hit by a monster meteor shower?
Yeah, that's it. A monster meteor shower. Go left, Dad. Go right. No left. Right when you're the big one.
What, Bobby? For corn's sakes, hold it down there. You're driving everybody crazy with that jiggly talk in there.
I can't help it, Mom. My seat's shaking and I can't make it stop.
Knock it off, Bobby.
Sorry, Kelly.
Wow, cool. I look totally Courtney Love. What the?
Something really bad had happened. Dad had left early so he could avoid being stuck in traffic, and now we were stuck with all the other people who left early so they wouldn't get stuck in traffic. I knew we should have stayed home and done what we always do on Thanksgiving. I knew doing something new would be no fun.
Oh, look on the bright side, Bobo. By the time the sun comes up, we'll be at the Socks in the Can Museum and be first in line for the guided tour.
Oh, no, nobody's going on any tours, Ted. Get the maps, Martha. We're gonna have to reroute the whole trip. We should be able to make better time going north.
Yeah, north is up, right? Sure, yeah, you bet. Okay, let's take a look-see here and make a battle plan then, yeah.
A battle plan? This is war. It's us against the other cars. We'll fight them on highways, on the off-ramps, and in the carpool lanes. We'll fight and we'll win.
Great. I say we'll get off on the Slauson exit, hang her right at the Grass Valley cutoff, and beat every other car in the road.
Too boring. I say we win with gadgets.
What do you say, General Bobby?
I say...
I don't know how much more of this my corn pudding can take. Howard, I need fresh ice. We're minutes away from Clot and Curdle here.
Can I have some fried fruit on a stick, some grease jerky?
No, and no. And don't ask me about any other gee-golly junk food either.
Okay. Then can I ask you about how come most of the people here have more fingers than teeth?
Mute your bugle, Bobby. Let's go round up a bag of cubes.
This is great. I'm getting all my Christmas shopping done in one place.
I didn't get any petrified dinosaur foot I wanted, and we still had a long time to go before we got to Grandma and Grandpa's house. I was starting to really not like this trip. But then I saw something that made me feel a lot better. Kelly was gonna drive, and that was good because she always drives really fast.
Hold it right there!
Kelly never even made it out of the parking lot.
How's it going, Bobo?
Not so good, Uncle Ted. There's nothing to do in here, and it's too dark to see anything out there.
I was just thinking about how we're all alone in our little van out here, and how the Pilgrims were all alone out on the ocean in their little boat. Both of us trying to get somewhere and wondering how long it was going to take.
Yeah, just like the Pilgrims.
Yo ho ho, are we there yet? Okay, so we've been at sea for 2 months, and like this ocean air is making my hair totally frizz, okay?
Never fear, Pilgrim Kelly. With Captain Bobby at the helm, we'll be there before you know it.
I've got a corn pudding here that's not long for this world, you know. Let's see a little less show and a lot more gee-golly go, Captain Bobby.
You've got it, Pilgrim Mom.
Whoops, that's an upset stomach. Oh, beg pardon.
What's the matter, Uncle Ted?
Oh, not feeling so good, Bobo. Must have been that six-pack of jumbo extra spicy garlic chili cheese corn dogs I ate while I was doing my shopping. You think?
Oh, Ted, why don't you let me get behind the wheel for a while?
That sounds like a great idea, Ruthie.
It sounded like a great idea, but it wasn't. And Ruth, we're still here. What happened? You were supposed to be driving.
Well, I know that, but I got up here and then I realized I didn't pack my driving glasses and well, you were all resting so peacefully and I didn't want to wake you up, so I just took a little naparooski of my own.
What? What did you just say? I can't believe this, Ruth.
Dad was pretty mad, but he was really mad when he couldn't get the van started.
Oh, for crying out loud! Ruth! You left the lights on, and now the battery's dead!
Yep, we were all alone, stuck in the middle of nowhere. And you know what that means? We were in trouble. Yep, our car was broken down in the middle of nowhere, and we were in big trouble. But this is taking a really long time, so maybe you want to talk now.
No, my story can wait. I want to find out what happened to you.
Well, that's when things started to get exciting.
Oh, what in the name of 24-hour roadside assistance are we gonna do now then, yet?
Okay, here's the plan. Derek and Bobby and I can go and try to find a phone somewhere, and we'll call for help.
Hold it right there, Miss Spandex Pants. If we're gonna be lost in the wilderness, you're gonna stay put so we can all be lost together, don't you know?
I wasn't exactly sure what Mom was saying, but I knew one thing. Together or alone, we were lost.
I can't believe this, Ted.
Yep, it's true, Howard. We're right smack dab in the heart of Indian country.
We are? How do you know, Uncle Ted?
Well, I saw the same road in that TV movie of the week last week. You know, the one about the group of Indians who were taken over by space aliens and then later on...
Indians! Indians! Who might really be aliens! Wow.
You must have seen drums along the Milky Way.
I watched it with my Uncle Ted. Are you aliens or real Indians?
Native Americans is the politically correct term, son. But you can call me Douglas.
And I'm Franklin.
And I'm Bobby. And I'm American, too.
Nice to meet you, Bobby.
Hi, I'm Howard Generick, and boy, am I glad to see you. The battery's dead. Can I borrow some jumper cables?
Sorry, don't have any. And there's no gas stations around here. But I can offer you a tow to my family's place. We were just on the way there for Thanksgiving.
Well, thanks a lot. That would be great.
Yep. Franklin and Douglas were gonna take us to their house. And just wait till you see where they lived. Wow. Look at all these neat Indian teepees. Is this where you live?
Although a lot of Native Americans lived in wigwams, not all of them used homes like these.
Actually, this is a hotel. It belongs to our grandfather. How else would he get plumbers to come over on Thanksgiving?
Oh, that's a good one. Hey, I've got one for you. What did the plumber say when he pulled the rabbit out of the sink?
Hair in the drain. I love that one.
Hey, you knew that one. You got any others?
As soon as we checked into our teepee room, Mom made everybody start taking showers. And Franklin's wife gave us big towels to wear while our clothes were being washed in the motel laundry.
Sorry, I can't find jumper cables anywhere. It's Thanksgiving and everybody's out of town. But tomorrow's another day. In the meantime, my family would like to invite you to join us for dinner.
Thanksgiving with Indians? Yay! Yay!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rein it in there, Bobby. You know, we don't want to be a bother, you know.
It's no bother. We'd really like to have you. And my wife makes a great pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin pie. Count me in for a slice.
Good. Well, as soon as you get dressed, we'll eat.
Well, let's get some fresh clothes and get going. I am starved.
No can do, Howard. The suitcases are locked and I think I lost all the keys.
Whoa!
Like, what is happening here? Well, Bobby looks so gee-golly cute in his costume. I thought it'd be a real kick in the pants if we all dressed up for Grandma. I didn't count on having to wear them for strangers, is all.
Sometimes moms don't know when to stop when it comes to holidays.
You didn't say it was dress up Thanksgiving. I'm changing.
Yeah, well, let me just explain away the costumes. We were going down to visit my father and...
No explanations necessary. We have a few of our own traditions around here.
I forgot what ceremony this is for, but I love the colors.
Uncle Hoover's getting on in years. He has trouble remembering a lot of things. Somebody call the chief. We're about to eat.
A real Indian chief is coming?
He's my grandpa.
Don't wait for me. I'll be there by dessert.
Did you know, Bobby, in the old days, we used to talk to each other using drums.
Really? What's the drum saying?
Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Not really, just a little Indian humor there.
Oh, please have some corn pudding. I make it every year because it's my Howard's all-time favorite.
No, not me, Martha. I've never liked corn pudding that much.
Oh, well, then it must be Kelly's favorite then yet.
Not hardly. Corn gives me total indigestion.
Oh, sorry, sis, but that stuff really bursts my gas bubble.
Well, for Oshkosh sakes, I guess I just won't make it anymore then.
Oh, don't be silly, Martha. It wouldn't be Thanksgiving without it. It's a generic tradition.
Is the turkey coming soon?
We don't have turkey at Thanksgiving, Bobby. We eat fish.
It's a tradition in our family. Franklin, you give the blessing. This Indian blessing is one that my family has said for many years. We are thankful for all the gifts of life, for the bounty of the earth.
Wow, a real Indian Thanksgiving.
We are thankful for the cool water that soothes our thirst, and for the green grass which nourishes our animals. We are thankful for the trees of the forest which give us shade. We are thankful for the beautiful song of the birds, and for the warm rays of the sun, and for the bright stars in the night sky. And we are thankful for all the lessons that we have learned from those who have lived before us.
And that's how the Indians we had Thanksgiving with said the blessing before dinner. And the next day, they helped us fix our van, and we got back home all safe and sound. And the Thanksgiving I thought was going to be terrible because it was going to be different turned out to be really, really great.
That was a wonderful Thanksgiving story, Bobby.
Thanksgiving story? I thought it was a real neat car story.
I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Wait, I just want to say something before we go.
Go ahead.
I just want to say that the Bobby's World audience is the most wonderful audience in the world.
That's not necessary. Sit down.
Okay.
Not you. Stand up. Bye.
Fox Kids, Fox Kids, Fox Kids, Fox Kids, Fox Kids.
You're watching Kabillion on Demand.
Hi, welcome to Bobby's World. I'm Howie. Is this going to be a great show or what? How would you know? You haven't seen it yet. Unless it's a rerun, then you have seen it. Then you do know it was a great show, right? Because today's the day that Bobby gets to take Roger to the veterinarian. Right, Bobby?
Right. Roger! Come here, boy!
Good thing Roger doesn't know what we're talking about. Because if he did, he'd be out of here like a bat out of... a steeple. Bat out of a steeple. Because that's where bats hide. Because Roger hates going to the animal hospital so much that he'll run and hide, even just seeing his leash. He'll just take off and you can't show him his leash.
You mean this? Oops.
Gadzooks! I better change it to a cartoon. Don't try this at home. I'm a professional. Martha, Kelly, Derek, you better get down here quick. Roger's run away. Bobby showed him the leash and he disappeared.
I made Roger disappear? With this?
Tonight on Mysterious Disappearances, the strange case of the leash that makes dogs disappear. Good evening, I'm Robert Stork, and I'm talking to Bobby Generic.
Generic?
Yes, a young man who claims he can make dogs disappear with a leash.
That's right, Mr. Stork. I showed him his leash, and he disappeared like a bat out of...
A steeple, I believe you were going to say. Now, tell me in your own words what exactly happened.
Well, my dad told me not to show Roger the leash. I held up the leash like this, because we're taking Roger to the vet.
The vet! Yikes!
We did it again. This leash is dangerous. Every time I hold it up, something disappears. Oh no! This is the worst day of my life. This leash is making things disappear. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Panic! Help! 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 Help!
We'll be right back with more of Mysterious Disappearances after this word.
Somebody help me! Help me! Help me! What's the matter? With the fuzz? Roger's gone! I made him disappear! Quick! Quick! We gotta help! We gotta get help! I better call 911! 912! Hey!
Don't be a dork, you dork. You don't call 911 because you made your stupid dog run away, you stupid.
Oh, then I'll call the fire engine.
That's for cats stuck in a tree. Let her go.
Gonna like you too. Bobby, I cannot believe that you were dumb enough to show Roger his leash.
It was an accident.
Hey!
It was an accident. Like that.
Okay, that's it.
It's Bobby's fault.
Kelly did it.
Oh, now Now, kids, here. Stop bickering. What's done is done. Now, look here. We're all gonna have to pitch in to find Roger.
Dads love this pitching in thing. It means they get to make lists and organize stuff.
One step ahead of you, dear. I made a list of Roger's favorite places. I'm randomly assigning each of you a list of places to start
Now,
looking.
honey, can we just start looking?
Well, okay.
Luckily, moms are better at finding stuff.
Whoa. Well, you want me to look for Roger in the basement? Okay, fine. But I'll have to change out of my good clothes.
Those are good clothes?
Well, I'm not helping him.
No, Roger's the family dog, Derek. We're all gonna look, don't you know?
Bobby lost my baseball glove and he never found it.
Oh, now, Derek.
Okay, but this is the last time.
It's moments like these that really bring a family together. Roger! 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 Roger, where are you? Roger, are you in Kelly's room? I guess not.
Roger! Roger!
No sign of Roger! But I did find your baseball glove. I'll get it! Maybe it's Roger!
Ha Time for noogies! No noogies? Wow. Something must be wrong, Bobby.
We can't find Roger. I made him disappear. With this. Whoops! Oh, look, Uncle Ted, you might disappear.
I might disappear, huh? I'd like to use that on my waistline. Now, Bobby, I'm sure Roger's around here someplace. He's probably hiding right under your nose.
Hiding under my nose?
Well, come on, let's start looking.
Okay.
Hey, I sure appreciate this, Ted. I gotta get off to work now.
Hey, what's an uncle for? I love these kids.
Uncle Ted?
Yes?
Do dogs think?
But think? Well, I think so. I mean, well, yeah, sure they do.
Okay. Then to find Roger, we should think like Roger, right?
Oh, ow, right.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Helen. Howdy do. I was hoping that maybe you saw Roger in your yard. Uh-huh. Oh, just a second now. I think I hear him barking. No, I'm wrong, Helen. It was just Bobby and his uncle acting like a pack of dogs. What in the Sam Hill?
Hey, Bobby, want to chase a truck? Come on.
Uncle Ted, what if we never find Roger?
Roger!
Here, boy!
Roger, come here, boy.
Roger!
Hey, Roger.
Roger!
Come here, Roger. Where are you?
Roger! Roger!
Bobby, I think we're going to have to do some old-fashioned detective work.
Detective work?
Yeah, you know, go house to house and ask neighbors if they've seen Roger.
You mean... go up to mean old Mr. Rarity's house?
Sure, Bobby. We're detectives, aren't we? Do you think Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson were afraid to knock on a door?
Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson? Like on TV?
Yeah, you know, the famous detective and his assistant.
Yeah.
Well, Governor, and may I say, it's a pleasure to have such a distinguished detective as Sherlock Holmes generic.
Generic?
Right. And Dr. Uncle Ted Watson right in me cab.
Have you found something, Holmes?
Uh-oh. It's worse than I thought, Uncle Dr. Watson.
You don't mean?
Yes, we've come to the lair of my archenemy, mean old Professor Moriarty. Come, Uncle Dr. Watson, the chase is on. Listen, behind this door, barking. It's Roger.
I say.
Let me rephrase that. It's not Roger. Shall we run?
Yay! Oh, wonky fires! That's a tear. Roger. Oh, Roger, where are you? Where are you, Roger?
Roger. I'm exhausted. I looked for Roger at Andrew's house, and Tiffany's house, and George's house.
Give me a break.
What?
You weren't looking for Roger. You were hanging out with your dweeb friends.
Oh, right. Like you had a better idea.
Hey, I searched the whole entire park.
Please, the park? You were playing baseball.
Come on, you guys. There's got to be some place we haven't looked yet.
Bobby's right. Let's all put our heads together and think of the one place we haven't looked.
The dog catcher!
Not the dog catcher! Roger!
Is this here your dog?
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd you do? Show him his leash? Yeah, I thought so.
Bobby! Oh, wonderful. You found Roger. Now hurry and get him into the cart, because we got to get to the vet, don't you know? Oh, now my goodness, look you over here then, would ya? It shows all the different kinds of dogs there are in the world, don't you know? Now let's just see if you can find Roger here on that chart then.
Hunting dogs. Is Roger a hunting dog?
Hello, my name is Roger Janowick. I'm hunting webwees.
What's up, dork?
I'm hunting webwees. Have you seen one?
Do they look like this?
Exactly.
No, I haven't seen it.
Thank you. That was... Hey, wait a minute. That was a webwee. Come back here, you wasky wackoon. Oh, my aching head. I need a really good doctor.
Excuse me. Time for the vet to see Roger now.
Oh, Bobby, now let the girl take Roger.
Wait! Can I come with them?
Sorry, Bobby.
You mean Roger's gonna go in there alone? Roger's been gone for a long time. You said he'd only be gone for a minute. a minute?
Well, a minute is, 60 seconds.
Oh. Well, how long is a second?
I'll give it a rest, Bobby. Roger will be just fine.
What if Roger needs us?
Oh, Bobby, I'm sure Roger will be happy to know you're so concerned. You know, maybe when you grow up, you'll be a veterinarian. Here's a magazine about animals.
Me? A veterinarian?
Oh, you're so cute. It's a veterinarian. A doctor who takes care of animals. A vet.
Me? A vet? Just a minute.
It's Dr. Bobby.
Let me see this camel.
There are 1,000 tails in Dr. Bobby's Animal Hospital. Animal Hospital? Here are a couple of them.
What's wrong, Mr. Humpy?
Oh, pooh. It's my back, Doc. I think I broke it.
Aha! Here's the problem. Straw. The straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh, that's better.
Amazing.
Oh, boy, thanks for bothering with me, Dr. Bobby. Thank you. How can I repay you? Can I give you a lift somewhere or something?
No, that's okay. It's all in a day's work at Dr. Bobby's Animal Hospital.
Oh, hi, Doc.
Hi, Tom. You're healing up pretty fast. Next time you jump off a fence, be careful where you land. You've only got 6 lives left. Does it hurt when I do this? Yeah! Yes! Then I won't do it anymore.
Dr. Bobby! Dr. Bobby!
Yes?
Come quick! It's an emergency.
An animal doctor's work is never done. Now breathe deeply.
Can you help me, Doc? I got a big show tonight.
Your trunk is definitely stuffed up with peanuts.
Peanuts?
Peanuts the clown!
Oh, gee, thanks, Doc. Man, I feel a lot better.
These are just a few of the tails that wag in Dr. Bobby's Animal Hospital.
Bobby!
Ma'am, I'm not finished yet, okay?
Tune in next time when we hear Nurse Felicia say...
Bobby! Bobby! Okay, Bobby, I have to call home and tell him we'll be late. I want you to wait right here, okay?
Okay, I'll wait. But she didn't say how long. Roger? Sorry, I'm looking for my dog Roger. Is Roger in here? Sorry. Did you say Bobby? Bobby! Wow! Wow!
Bobby? Bobby, I thought I told you to wait in your chair.
I was looking for Roger.
Well, you've got this place in an uproar, don't you know?
Roger! I'm Bobby. Roger's my dog.
Oh, criminally. I hope we're not being a big bother.
Oh, no. In fact, I wish more people took the time and effort to bring their pets in for a checkup.
Is he okay?
Oh, Roger's fine, Bobby. He just needs his shots. Do you want to help me?
Sure. I run Dr. Bobby's Animal Hospital.
All right, you get his attention. I don't want him to see the needle.
Oh, okay. Hey, Roger, look at me!
There, all done. I don't know what you did, Bobby, but I gave Roger his shot, and he didn't notice a thing.
Oh, my Bobby's got a very good imagination.
Yes, sirree, Bobo. I bet you've had quite a day, huh? I bet you feel better just knowing Roger's healthy.
Sure do.
Hey, you know, just like Roger, I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow and have my annual checkup. Because I haven't had my annual checked in years.
You want me to go with you? You might need a shot.
No, I don't think so, Bobby.
Okay, at least you won't need this.
No! No, not the leash!
Roger! Howie's gone! Wow, if Howie's gone, that means Dad's gone. And if Dad's gone, that means maybe you'll get to stay up late.
Will Bobby get to stay up late, or will he?
Bobby, go to bed!
Oh, sorry, Bobby. Maybe next time. So tune in next time, because we're gonna do something really weird.
Well, not really weird. I'm just gonna wear my underpants inside out.